Hey, Mr. John Q. StubHub, what are you doing here?
Hello, valued customer. I'm just the president of StubHub, and I'm sitting on my golden throne, waiting to hand out great value tickets to all the citizens.
Oh, okay. Well, Mr. StubHub, I hear that you're kind of like fake news, and
What?
I've heard about this great new app called SeatGeek. You know, Mr. StubHub, I'm here to give you kind of an intervention. Buying tickets online for sports and concerts has been a confusing process for a long time. It's always been hard to find the best deal for that gamer show you want to go to, and none of those older ticket sites, like you, want to change that. But you know what? Mr. StubHub, SeatGeek is different. Okay, they've gone along and created an amazing app and website to make it easier than ever for fans to buy tickets online.
I think we have a superior platform. I don't know where you heard about this. SeatGeek, do you call it? Wherever they are, off with their head.
Well, I have the SeatGeek app on my phone. I don't know if you own a phone, Mr.
On your telephone?
On my telephone. On my rotary phone.
What number do you dial?
Well, it's an app. It's a SeatGeek app. It's on your phone. And I just used it the other day to buy tickets for insert concert or sporting event here.
I'm so behind the times.
Everything about the SeatGeek app is designed to make life easier for sports and music fans. SeatGeek does all the price comparisons for you by searching multiple ticket sites and ensuring that you get the best possible deal. SeatGeek does all the work, and you save time and money.
Make life easier? I'm outraged! Buying tickets is supposed to make your life complicated. Why else do you think I exist?
Well, that's why we have SeatGeek here, because they're just awesome. And I'm sorry, you're behind the times, John Q. StubHub.
I'm ruined!
Best of all, listeners to GamesCast 64 get a $20 rebate off their first SeatGeek purchase. Go to the SeatGeek app, go to the settings tab and click add a promo code and enter the promo code SUPER, and SeatGeek will send you a $20 off your first made ticket purchase. Download the SeatGeek app today and enter the promo code SUPER.
I died.
Oh.
I mean, he died from being, you ruined him.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. John Q. StubHub.
R.I.P. in the arms of an angel, far away from here. In the arms of an angel, it is on.
Hey everybody, this is Nolan North, and I've already stopped listening to Super GameCast 64. You should too.
Let's go. Welcome to another beautiful episode of 64 Cast. This is Trey Mitchell. We got new email addresses. Visit us at supercast64.com. There we go. It has begun. The episode is officially started now.
No, we're starting over. You're going to be me. You're going to host it. You be me, I'll be you.
Hey, this is Trey Mitchell. I'm doing the really offensive Muser's impression of myself.
Yep.
That me?
Yeah. Yep.
Start it over.
Yep.
I'm offended.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Something indistinguishable. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Whoop.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
Yep. Hey, whatever you said, Trey, A-okay.
Hey. Well, yeah. Yep.
All right, let's do it.
Oh boy, this has been a fucking hell. I'm out of it today. I'm really out of it today. I don't know what it is. Was it the Pluckers beforehand or something? I don't know.
What'd you eat at Pluckers?
I had a wingless basket, even though
A wingless basket?
Yeah.
So just fries?
Hamburger. Yeah, just a burger. Just a burger. I had a boneless basket. And I had
those are just chicken nuggets.
Well, they're chicken tendies.
What's the difference?
Tendies are longer than nugs.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, they're longer.
I think tendies are actual full like meat pieces, whereas nuggies are like ground together meat slurry and then it's cooked into a nug.
I think so. You might be right. You might be right on that. Depends where you go.
Was it in the shape of a boot?
They're in the shape of a dick.
Wow.
Sorry, that was offensive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was really offensive.
I apologize to our gay listeners.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that to our gay listeners out there.
Anyway, what show is this?
This is Super GamesCast 64. This is the show where we discuss video games.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You know, the whole ticket could just be called Super GamesCast 64, and it wouldn't be wrong.
No, because they're talking about sports games,
Exactly.
and they're super, and I don't know why they'd be 64 though.
Their ages collectively come to 64.
It's the average age.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the
Of
average
the
age.
hosts.
Yeah,
Probably.
Norm is the outlier and throws the average way off.
Yeah, I could see that actually.
Norm has his 112th birthday coming up next month.
Oh, happy birthday, Norm! Everyone send Norm a happy 112th birthday, 111th birthday.
There you go.
Yeah, just like Bilbo Baggins.
I was gonna say, is that a Bilbo reference?
Yeah, it was a Bilbo reference. You're a smart guy.
There
You
you go.
caught on.
One of the oldest hobbits.
He is one of the oldest hobbits. You know why he was so old, right?
Because that ring.
But
But it spread him too far, like too little
like-
butter over toast.
too much butter over too much bread.
Yeah, that's
That's
the
the line.
metaphor he uses.
Yeah, and then Gandalf gets all mad. And he's
What
like,
are you doing, Bilbo?
That's you're mixing up a show and a movie.
Mr. Stussy, what are you going to do when the minorities come for you?
Yeah, it's a good. I need to watch that tonight. That might be a thing. If I get all my work done, I'm gonna watch some of that more of that
You know,
tonight.
you know that's Professor Lupin.
Yeah, I know who he is. He was also in Big Lebowski. He's in a bunch of stuff.
He is?
Yeah, he was
Is
the
he John
weird.
Goodman?
Yeah, he's John Goodman. He gained a lot of weight
Wow.
for that role. No, he was at I forgot her name, but Big Lebowski's sister. You not seen the movie?
No.
He was the eccentric like friend of hers, the
Did
painter
he do
guy.
this?
No, he was just like
movie?
giggling indistinguishably in the corner.
Was he a werewolf?
No, he wasn't in that. I did like Lupin. Lupin might have been one of my favorite characters
here.
in Harry Potter.
Yes.
Sirius was up there too. I like Sirius a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Sirius was good. Did you ever read Harry
Sirius.
Potter? We got Connor Risenhoover again.
I was just learning about whoever the guy is that plays Remus Lupin, I guess.
He's a good actor.
What's his
Daniel
name, Frank?
Thewlis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thulis? I don't know. This is turning into Films Cast.
This is the Films cast.
Speaking of casts,
hmm
we got email addresses.
well, I
now.
said, it's good to see Connor Risenhoover
Well,
again.
we moved on from that.
Yeah.
You wanted him on specifically. You told me. You threw me up
I
against
wanted
the
him
wall.
in the room so I could look at him while we cast.
You threw me up against the wall and said, "Get Connor back in the studio," because I want him in here.
I did, and you fulfilled my wish.
I did. Now you get to be creeped on the whole show, Connor. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just a piece of meat.
Yeah, just a piece of meat, piece of hairy meat.
Yep.
Yep.
Although he looks relatively hairless.
What?
I don't know. You can just tell if someone's just got like Zach Dayton, who's just only body hair.
Mm-hmm. He is body. He kind of has the Robin Williams thing going on.
Yeah, he does.
He does. He's just an ape.
His hair has hair.
Yeah,
Gross.
pretty much. I don't know what you mean by hairless, Connor. I'm sorry, Connor, that he's doing this to you.
Well,
No,
let's
it's
see.
fine. There's my arms.
Yeah, he's got no hair.
Yeah, I don't have any hair either.
Yeah, you're very hairless. You're like
Yeah.
a porpoise.
I'm a porpoise. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever
Man,
said
I
to
don't
me.
think you should take that as a compliment.
That's
Porpoises-
the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me, Connor.
Connor, porpoises are very intelligent.
Connor,
They also rape their young to death.
That's
that's a
beside
myth.
the point.
That's a
I think
myth.
people do that too.
Okay.
So
Question withdrawn.
Please withdraw your question.
It's withdrawn.
Good.
Strike it from the record.
Strike it.
Anyway, Trey, we have email addresses.
We
now.
do. What?
We bought supercast64.com back
Okay.
in May, and I forgot about
Yeah,
it.
you usually do forget about things.
We have no website,
Nope.
but you can go on GoDaddy and just click set up my email, and
Mm-hmm.
you just get email addresses.
Yeah.
So if you want to contact me or Trey,
Or contact.
or contact us, because remember, content is king.
Content is king.
If you have any content ideas, you can email me or Trey at Austin at supercast64.com.
Mm-hmm.
And you probably will be Trey at supercast64.com.
Mm-hmm.
They also-
website up and running.
And you can also,
You're
if
not
you want
getting
to,
one, Connor.
you're not getting one, Connor.
No,
Shut
they
your
also do
fucking mouth.
parties, corporate events.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
If you guys have dinners that are going
If
on.
you need us to
Whatever you
dress
need,
up as a
birthdays.
character, we can
Yeah.
dress. Yeah,
Exactly.
clowns. We
Trey
do
does
all
a
that.
great Mario.
Yeah, I do.
He also likes to be Snake.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I do.
And Pac-Man.
I do. I do.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have the emails for Adam and Spencer?
We can.
We should do that.
Yeah. And then on the website, we'll have a section for games, a section for film.
Mm-hmm.
You can come just listen to everything.
And since we're kind of on this housekeeping right now, I should note that all of Super Films Cast 64 is now up on YouTube. Go to YouTube. I don't think I have
And GamesCast?
I'm almost done getting GamesCast
Okay.
up.
Now,
I think we're on episode 38 or 39 of GamesCast up there.
Now, I went to look for Super Films Cast on YouTube the other day, and I had to scroll down pretty far.
Did you talk to Adam about it? Because you sent me
I did.
thing
There was
about
some there was some unsavory content,
There
to
was.
say the least.
Yes, there was. And you know how you can help doing that is subscribing to Super Films Cast 64. You know, liking some of the videos that we're posting. You know, having the view count go up. I'm not expecting you to listen to the whole thing unless that's how you want to listen to it. But please subscribe to both channels, Super GamesCast 64 and Super Films Cast 64.
Yeah, because right now, if you search for Super Films Cast 64 on YouTube, you got to go through a lot of pornography.
Yeah, you do.
It's YouTube safe pornography, so there's no nipples. Don't be afraid. There may be some
Except for
butts.
Mario's nips.
That's true, but it's weird. There's like 10 selections before the film cast start, and it's all just XXX.
Yeah, it's weird.
And not Xander Cruz.
Mm-mm. I think it's because of the Adam factor, you know?
Yeah, he
He's-
tagged it all with hot buns
He
and
did.
boobs.
Mm-hmm. He's always doing that weird stuff.
Yeah.
He's a weird guy,
So
but I love him.
maybe I should tell the story of why we have those email addresses.
Sure.
So, I've been waiting for Stardew Valley on
Yes,
the
I
Switch
have.
forever.
Yes.
Finally comes out in a few hours.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. And Molly from Chucklefish, the day they announced the release date, she said on Twitter, "Hey, any influencers or anybody, if you want to jump on this bandwagon, let me know and I'll get you a review copy." And so I said, I'm in on that. I want to get an early access review copy. But my Austin at Gmail does not look as professional as it should, and it doesn't say legitimate podcast.
Mhm.
So I went on to GoDaddy, got our emails set up, and I lied my ass off in that email to her. I said, "Yeah, we broadcast on the biggest radio station in the Great Southwest."
Technically, we do and
I
have.
know. It's not a full lie.
It's not a complete lie.
She
I
bought
told-
it?
I haven't heard from her.
Mm.
So let me check the email real quick.
Here, read the email. Read the
Maybe
email.
I can get her a couple
Maybe.
hours early.
She's
one.
probably pretty busy,
She probably is.
but no news is good news, right?
No.
Wait, did you say she's
Oh.
pretty?
So she's
I've
pretty
never
busy.
seen her
Oh,
in my life.
she's-
But
so-
we
she's
will
pretty.
tag that.
She probably has a pretty personality, Austin. I think she's pretty. Her
I just care
personality.
about her freaking tits, dude.
Her tatters.
Yeah, I've been hanging around Mike Soroy too much.
Jeez.
He loves titters.
He does. He loves anything that's... Speaking of Mike Soroy, I am working on the Blowout Network weekly or bi-weekly wrap-up podcast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it just all Super Games Cast?
So I cut 2 clips of Super Games Cast. There was about 14 minutes of content. The thing is, though, everyone started sending me stuff, and it was like a 2-minute clip or a 4-minute clip or little mini clips. And so I'm like, okay, I don't want to put 20 minutes of us if everyone else is sending in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So I had the segment with Yumi and Adam talking about Mario with nips. I thought that was funny. And then I took out the Red Dead Redemption segment from last week.
Okay.
Because it was just, I want to put more funny stuff in there.
Yeah.
To get our personalities. I think
Mike
if we
Light
put,
wants us to be funny.
yeah. Did he say that to you? Did you say we're not funny?
Yeah.
He did?
Well, that was after our first episode.
Oh,
which
okay.
was boring.
No, I think we're funny guys. I think I'm the funny one. You're kind of the more
Yeah,
serious
yeah,
one.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you bring the serious. I'm
Can
the
I be
funny
the
guy.
Can I be the brooding one?
Yeah, sure. If you want to be the brooding
He's
one.
the Guilfoyle of the group.
The Guilfoyle.
You got Silicon Valley?
No, I don't watch Silicon Valley.
Oh, never mind.
I'm sorry.
I got you. We needed Dinesh.
Yeah, get Fahey in here. He's brown
Fahey
enough.
hates us. He does. He doesn't like me anymore. We should get Fahey on because he's about to play Metal Gear Solid 5.
No
Because Metal Gear Solid 5 is free on PSN this month.
email.
So if
Wow.
you have PlayStation Plus and you want to play some Metal Gear
So they
Solid 5,
Did it
you
let
can
you
do it.
keep the free game?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's like the Xbox.
As long as you keep your subscription. Yeah, so if you cancel your subscription, you don't have access to it anymore.
I think with Xbox, if you cancel your subscription, you still have them.
You might. I don't know. I haven't really used that.
Know. Hey, I've got some copy to read here, by the way.
Please read some copy, Austin. Yeah.
This is Super GamesCast 64. We got 20 years of support in Texas country. Hey, y'all, this is Super GamesCast 64, and my Texas country plays on the Front Porch Show on 99.5 The Wolf. Ow!
Ooga.
So, check back in a few minutes, and we got more copy.
Yeah, we got some more copy throughout the show.
Yeah.
We'll have some red dirt country for you, probably.
We're really professional today. We got some copy.
We
We're gonna
love.
You know Hondo's doing the Front Porch Show on 99.5 The Wolf?
I don't like that. It's
I
called
drive
the
a
Front
Hondo.
Porch Show.
Okay, well, let's shut this
It's
down.
a Civic.
I don't like this guy. Why did you want him back here?
Because he's a old hunk of meat.
He's pretty upfront about it.
He really is. He really is.
Is there any news? Oh, wait.
What are we playing? What are you playing, Austin?
I've been trying to pound my way through the new Metroid. It's fucking hard at times. I've been playing Overwatch. I got it on my laptop now, and it looks like an N64 game because I have a shit laptop.
Give us a review of Metroid. Like a big, lengthy review.
Okay. It's like a sort of remake of Metroid 2, Samus Returns, or The Return of Samus, but this one's called Samus Returns. 3D looks great. You just got to find Metroids and kill them. And there's all these little creatures crawling around. You got to kill those. And it made me think, like, Samus is visiting this planet because she's tasked with, like, killing Metroids. But, like, there's creatures in her way that she's got to kill. But those are just, like, the natural inhabitants of the planet. That'd be, like, an alien coming here and just shooting squirrels and cows and dogs and stuff as it ran around. Like,
We're the monsters.
Didn't that kind of happen in Predator?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Basically the same idea.
So Samus is a predator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In reality, she's the enemy, and those are the good people. And I'm sure there's 1,000 movies with that premise we can name. I just can't think of any right now.
Okay, name all 1,000. You know what? Name 17.
Waterworld.
So anyway, the game, Metroid.
Yeah, it's been really good. I would suggest it.
Okay.
Fun little thing to carry me over till Stardew Valley tomorrow. And I've also been playing Pokemon Go. They found the
Pokemon
sprites.
Go to the polls.
They found the sprites for Gen 3 in the latest APK, so that'll be coming up soon. I've also been playing Settlers of Catan, and which is like an analog video game. And I've also been playing some SNES Classic.
Yeah, so that's SNES Classic.
Yeah, you came over on Friday, and we played Star Fox 2, among other things.
We filmed a funny video.
Yeah, we did.
We filmed 2 funny videos.
It's going viral.
Oh, it's so viral.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Stern liked it. Oh, it's going so viral. So we had an issue getting those SNES Classics.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
True.
You had an issue, but I'm a nice guy, Austin. I help my friends out.
Did y'all pre-order or no?
So we pre-ordered from Best Buy. It was when Austin was, so he was like on his vision quest.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, going to see the winter solstice or the moon, whatever, fall into the earth, whatever
Big
he
Dipper.
was doing back then.
It was an eclipse, solar eclipse.
Oh.
And I transcended my physical form for 2.5 minutes.
He did. He did.
Became one with the Earth Mother.
The Earth Mother.
Yeah.
Did you become what did you become?
Just
the Earth Mother.
Yeah, a being of pure energy. Right?
Yeah. Did you turn into like an animal? Did you have a spirit animal?
No, I had no physical
Salamander.
form. I left my body shell.
Oh, you left your shell.
Yeah, back on Earth for 2.5 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did you see? Did you learn anything?
I saw everything and I saw nothing all at once.
This is amazing. Tell us more.
I can't. I have no memory of it. It just ran out. The memory just faded.
Was it did your hands feel like 2 balloons?
Yeah. Your lips were moving, but I can't hear what you say.
When you were a child, did you have a feeling?
Mm-hmm. I caught a fleeting glimpse. Out of the corner of my eye.
And you turned to look and it was gone?
Yeah, a distant ship smoking on the horizon.
And you can't quite put your finger on it now. The child has grown. The dream is gone.
I don't remember anymore.
I've
Lyrics.
become comfortably
Comfortably
numb. End scene. Anyway, so yeah, you were.
That was beautiful, guys.
Thank you. You know, it's improv. You wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You're right. I wouldn't.
Just a little pinprick.
Just not if you can hear me. But you may feel a little sick.
It's a good song.
Can you stand up?
That's more improv for you, Connor.
Yeah, Connor, you wouldn't know. You're not improv.
I'm not.
No.
I'm a classic stage actor.
Yeah, he is. He's a theater actor.
Go on with your story.
So you were doing
The story about you.
You were
Yeah,
taking
and
And
mushrooms.
your vision quest.
You were taking mushrooms in
Not taking mushrooms.
Colorado.
Peyote.
We were
Get it
eating-
right.
Peyote,
Bald eagle
peyote, peyote. And I had to order your SNES Classic because I'm a little bitch and I'll do anything for you, Austin. I
Yeah.
love you. I'll do anything for you.
Yeah, I won't do anything
Austin.
for you.
No, you won't.
Got to
You're
teach you a
mean.
lesson. Build character.
Yeah.
That my dad did for me.
He hurts me so much. Connor, help me.
His dad went to get a pack of cigarettes and
Left.
And he came back 25 minutes later.
then
talked
made him
about
smoke
it.
all of them.
Yeah.
Smoked the whole bag.
Gave me my powerful lungs I have today.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, Austin, you're interrupting the story. So I ordered 2 on BestBuy.com, and I ordered them from 2 different accounts, or 2 different names. And I thought I would be all right, but it ends up that they canceled both orders, and they canceled them 2 days before the release of the SNES Classic
Did you figure out why they canceled them?
because they were under the same credit card.
Oh, okay.
Because I had Austin pay me back.
Gotcha.
And that sucked. And I figured, Austin already paid me the money. And it's my bad because I said it was all good. So I gave him the one that I got pre-ordered. And so he got his little SNES Classic. We met up at a Froyo. And I gave him his SNES Classic. Then he dumped his Froyo over my head. And he ran me over with his car.
Most of that is untrue.
No, he can't prove it anymore. He's back to playing the game.
Then he looked down and he lanced you in the neck with a pitchfork.
He did. He did do that. And he was laughing maniacally doing that, too.
Most of that is untrue.
And so we go over to his house. We play a little bit of it. And, I mean, it's as advertised. It's the SNES Classic. It has all your favorite Super Nintendo games, sans a few that I wish were on there.
Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger and Donkey Kong Country 2, mostly. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Have you played any more of it since that night?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah?
I
What'd you play?
started some Zelda.
What's
You
your
did?
Played
standout?
some more Star Fox.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played any more Mario World because that was fucking hard. My standout?
Yeah, what's the
Yeah, you weren't too good at Mario.
What's the one that's
I've never been good at side-scrolling
I've
Mario.
not either. And, dude, I'm usually always dying. But for some reason that night, I was on point.
Yeah, you were.
I was on point.
I could do Mario 3.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at Mario 3, and that's about the only one that I took an entire summer to learn.
Mm-hmm.
But I like Super Mario World. I'm just terrible at
Yeah.
it as well.
I mean, it's hard to say standouts because, I mean, they're all long games. It's
Yeah.
not like...
I really enjoyed the original Star Fox.
Yeah?
It was surprisingly good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was clunky as hell, but
Yeah.
yeah. It's interesting to see that, and, every single Star Fox is just, or most every single one is just a remake of that one from SNES,
Mm-hmm.
in a way, which is good and bad, probably. I mean, and the only good Star Fox game is the N64 one.
The only good Star Fox game is a dead Star Fox game.
Wow.
I just like the Star Fox games where I can have the Battle of Hoth and tie the little tow cables around the AT-ATs
I
and,
think Connor's getting a little confused.
Connor's just trying to be a goof.
take them down. Yeah, that's
being
what
a
we're talking
goof.
about. Yeah.
He's
being
trying to
a-
get you. You're
He's
not
trying
gonna...
to get me. I'm not going to fall for your shenanigans.
Is that not
Your
Star
chicanery.
Fox?
No, that's Star Wars.
Oh, I've been playing the wrong
He's
game.
still goofing.
He's goofing.
I've been playing the wrong game.
He's been goofing.
We're goof-proof. He doesn't realize
No, we're the goof troop, okay? And you can't fuck with the goof
that.
troop.
Yeah.
You can't do it. Sorry, Connor.
Trey, who was your favorite lady Star Fox character that was introduced in Star Fox 2? I know you're big
I
into...
didn't play Star Fox 2.
You watch me play, there's the poodle and then the female fox.
Slippy is my favorite female Star Fox character.
Slippy is a man.
Well, you fooled me.
Couldn't you hear the weird computerized babbles on the original Star Fox?
The N64 version, I thought it was a chick the whole time.
Fox, save me!
Save me, Fox! Oh, Fox, I thought they had me.
It's the tail syndrome.
Dang, I gotta sit this one out.
It is the tail syndrome.
That's all I'll say.
I
I'll
thought,
leave it at
and
that.
I thought, okay, what characters in video games or movies or TV shows did you think they were a different gender? Because Rabbit from Winnie the Pooh too, I thought was a female.
Yeah, she seemed like an old lesbian.
Yeah, I thought that was a woman for the longest time, but it's a dude.
Kirby, maybe, but
Kirby doesn't have a gender though. I don't think.
What about Sheik?
Well, that's different. That's intentional.
Okay.
You know,
Fair
that's an
enough.
intentional thing.
BMO from Adventure Time is gender fluid officially.
Holy crap, Margot's here for some reason?
Whoa!
What's she doing here?
Get her ass in here.
Oh, God, hold on. Oh, my God.
Oh, Trey's all sweaty now. He's getting nervous.
shit,
Oh, he's shaking his tits.
She's here. Where's she doing?
Oh, man, there
she
she
just
goes.
left. Where'd she go? I'm gonna text her. Okay, hold on. I'm texting her.
Well, anyway, so
Anyway, keep going.
odd gendered characters.
Yeah, I don't know. Trey's ruined this with his erection.
No, stop it. Keep going on the podcast. I can't think of anything but Rabbit. That's the main one.
Trey, what have you been playing?
So I played a little bit of Cuphead this morning.
I mean, Cuphead?
Cuphead.
And
It's really hard.
which boss did you play, or did you just play one of the platforming levels?
I played the platforming levels, and I tried to play 2 of the bosses.
Were you able to get past the tutorial?
Oh, tutorial was pretty simple, but no, it is really challenging, and
Did
I'm
you
not
carrot
used
boss?
to. I'm not. Yeah, I think it was a carrot boss,
Nice.
and it was a gumball, I think.
nice.
And yeah, it's really challenging, and
Genie boss is cool.
yeah, I mean the whole game is really. And if you don't know what Cuphead is, it is a platformer / run and gun boss rush kind of game, and it's in the art style of the old Steamboat Willie 1920s
Like,
cartoons.
Yeah, Fleischer cartoons.
It's in
yeah.
full color, though, somehow.
It's like 40s era, like World War II buy war bonds cartoons.
Yeah, I mean it's a really cool art style. It really works. It feels fluid. It feels smooth. But man, it is tough. I didn't play that long, but I did not make it past one level, one boss at all.
Every time I've played, it's cool because it's like I want to see as much this game has to offer, but it is incredibly difficult, and I find myself just dying over and over and over.
So there was an article on Polygon, and pretty much the crux of the article is Cuphead's difficulty has created an argument about value of inclusion versus design. And I'll read some of this. It pretty much says, "Are you owed the fact of finishing a game because you bought it? It's not as silly a question as it sounds at first. Video games are one of the only means of expression where you have to pass some sort of test before seeing the rest of what the experience has to offer. No one asks you to solve a logic problem before reading the last pages of a book, nor are there many art galleries that ask you a quiz about the paintings that you saw in the last room before you can get to the next one. But a game asks you to get good enough at whatever challenge it offers before you can see the whole thing. You'll be tested, and only those who have earned the higher levels through completing those tests will ever see them. Which is why so many hardcore gamers are upset at the idea of games like Cuphead offering an easy mode or an option to skip the boss fight. The art is beautiful enough that seeing the next level is its own reward for mastering the game's punishing bosses, or at least that's the idea. If you're not good enough to finish the level, you are not deserving to see the next one." And so pretty much the Polygon articles saying, should a game, is it morally okay for a game to be so difficult that you can't finish it? And, games like Dark Souls and many platformers, especially from the 8-bit, 16-bit era, very challenging. And, this game, it's very, very punishing. And should there be easy modes and stuff?
I think so.
Yeah, but I guess it's saying is it up to the creator of the game to depict a hardness? Because there is no easy mode. This is just the game.
Well, the same thing could happen with a movie. I mean, take a movie. I I don't know.
I'd say
Donnie
Mother.
Darko.
Mother is a good thing. That's very challenging. And,
Yeah, something you have to watch a few times
Yeah.
to get. I know, like Donnie Darko, a lot of people don't understand what happened the first pass. So, like, that's almost like not completing a game at that point. You know, it's like movies and video games are about the journey, not the destination necessarily. You don't play a video game to just get to the final boss and, like, see the end. You get it to play through it.
Mm-hmm. But if you can't play through it, are you getting your money's worth?
No.
No.
Well, isn't that up to the person that's buying the game to figure out if that's worth it or not? Because like you're going into it, you're not gonna just like buy this game. I think not knowing that like, hey, this is punishingly hard.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think a lot of people, at least from the side that like, I don't think a lot of people are buying this and then surprised by the difficulty level necessarily. So I don't know. I mean, there's other platformers you can play. Like you can go play Rayman Origins or like something like that, which is almost the same idea but less difficult. This is like the ultimate, like, you're going to be punished. You're going to die over and over and over and over until you get it perfect.
It's like Super Meat Boy.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Do you think it would cheapen the experience if there was a hard mode? Or I know Ubisoft is looking at the idea of, skipping boss fights. Do you think that cheapens the artistic vision of the game?
I think an easy mode doesn't. I think being able to just skip parts of it does.
But if a game specifically has one mode and then they just implement an easy mode, does that cheapen it?
No, I think if you can choose like normal or easy,
Mm-hmm.
you can still get your difficult experience if you want.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think skipping boss fights does take away from the artistic vision, like you're saying. I mean, imagine if in the middle of a movie they just like, instead of showing you the next half-hour scene, here's a little like one-paragraph summary of what just happens, then we'll just cut to the next scene. It just feels like that, like you get what happened, but you don't get to experience it, which is why you're at the movie in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an interesting argument about, are we owed a full playthrough? And if you can't get through the full playthrough, should you, is that morally not good?
I think you're at least owed the possibility of it.
Mhm.
I don't think a game that actually has an impossible ending is justified necessarily, unless they kind of push that, like advertise it as that.
There needs to be a way to get through it.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I think, and I think anytime we have a conversation like this, it kind of goes into the same sort of statement of know what you're buying, know what you're getting into. If you're not good at platformers, challenging platformers, don't get this game. Watch it. If you're not good at this game, man, I'd say watch it. It's beautiful. It's really fun to look at.
Yeah.
It looks like a old cartoon. There was actually a video going around of someone playing this on an old like 1980s TV or black and white kind of knob, or it was like earlier than that, black and white knob TV. I don't know what they're exactly what they're called, but it looked like just like a old movie. It was really
That's
cool. Yeah. So yeah, I've been playing Cuphead, and it's played 15 minutes of it, and I enjoy it. I bought some more games because they're cheap on Steam.
Yeah, I saw your Humble Bundle. You tried to swing
Yeah,
them with.
so Chris,
Pay a cent for it.
I didn't pay for it. It was actually, we got it as a gift from Crispy Ham.
Ooh.
Good, I thought it was
Chris
the other
Ham.
Chris.
And yeah, it was a bunch of games. He gave us for his 1 year anniversary.
Oh, thanks, Chris.
And it's a bunch of games, and I think I own like a couple of those, like Resident Evil. I didn't know if you wanted any of those, but yeah, I showed you that, and I bought some like games that were $4. I need to stop buying stuff though.
Yeah, you do.
Because I bought the SNES Classic with a $80 gift card.
Yeah, so you went to a movie trading company, and for some reason, store policy, they made you also buy an $80 gift card. with
Yeah.
it. They told us that it was, Nintendo won't let us sell it unless it's in a bundle, and since this isn't bundled, we have to sell it with an $80 gift card. And we called bullshit on that they're just trying to get extra money out.
Yeah, because they told me it was their corporate. We're saying that.
That's stupid.
I did it just because I buy stuff at movie trading company anyway. So
Makes sense for you.
yeah, I guess it doesn't really make sense for me. I probably shouldn't be buying stuff I don't need right now.
That's true.
Seeing as I don't make a lot of money and I'm making really bad decisions, so I probably shouldn't have bought.
But you're enjoying those bad decisions.
Mm-hmm. It's about the journey, not the destination.
That's right.
Say
you
that
could
to a
walk
drug
out of here
addict.
and get hit by a meteor, and be dead, and be glad that you spent the $170 on your SNES Classic.
Or that 15 minutes on Cuphead.
It's true.
Buy more games.
Connor, what have you been playing?
I've been playing the Stranger Things game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
it just came out today, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to Austin about it while Trey was going to the bathroom or whatever he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking his pud.
Yeah, he was doing that. Anyway, it's really, really good. It's got like a Earthbound feel to it.
Okay.
It's got a huge map. It's free. And it's also kind of got a Link's Awakening
What's it
feel.
free on?
It's free on the App Store and on Google Play.
Do I have to play it on mobile? It's just
Yeah.
a mobile game?
It's just a mobile game.
That sounds lame.
The best part is it's an advertisement for Season 2. But it's a fully serviceable game dressed up as an ad. If it wasn't Stranger Things, it could just be a game and it would be really good. And it's still really good.
So it's just when you say an advertisement,
It
is it like how sometimes they'll do, like Blade Runner 2049, they have like a few shorts beforehand to kind of fill you in some stuff that happened. Is it sort of like that where it kind of fills you in on a few things?
Not really at all. If you
Okay.
collect, there's like a bunch of collectibles, and if you collect 8 VHS tapes, you get to watch an exclusive trailer for Season 2.
So it is an advertisement.
But that's the only ad. Like, there's no ads in the game at all.
Yeah.
Nothing. Fully free to play because it's got the backing of Netflix. Probably. I don't know that for sure. But
I
it's
would assume so.
it's really
tough to make a game.
It's fun. Like, for a free game, I opened it up. I did like the first level, and or the first dungeon, and I figured that was it. And then it opens up to a huge map. And There's like 7 characters. You can play in 1984 mode, which doesn't tell you at all what you're doing, or you can play in normal mode, like we were talking about earlier. You can play easy mode, and it gives you some hints. It's pretty fun.
I'm glad it was fun for you.
I mean, it's still currently fun for me.
Yeah.
I'm playing it right now.
I'm glad you're playing it right now, like Austin's playing right now.
I'm not playing.
Yeah, you are.
I
Austin's
kept dying on Metroid.
He's checking his email to see if he gets
Molly hasn't emailed back.
to see if he gets the early release.
I also was looking at Overwatch changes they just announced. So.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He was
Okay.
doing research for the podcast.
Yeah. Sombra's EMP now affects training bots. So,
I'm sorry,
Good.
I'm sorry, little buddy.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's good news.
I hurt you. I didn't mean to hurt you. You're my best friend.
When I used to play Overwatch, I really liked playing Sombra. She's fun.
Is that what your Halloween costume is going to be, Sombra?
No, it was going to be Mercy.
He's going to dress up as Mercy for Halloween.
Yeah.
Who are you going to be? Be Doomfist.
I'm
Complete
gonna-
with Blackface.
Black Fist.
I'm not going to do that, sir.
Black Power Fist.
I'm going to be Tracer.
If you don't tell people that it's Tracer because my name is Trey, I'm going to be really disappointed.
TREYCER.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But you have to do the booty pose.
Yeah, I can do the booty pose.
Okay, good.
I can totally do that.
That's all I want.
What are you going to be what are you guys doing for Halloween, Austin?
Nothing, not having a party or anything, so just I'll see you November 1st.
Connor,
I'm
what are you doing
JK,
for
there's
Halloween?
no plans.
What are you doing for Halloween, Connor?
I have no idea. I'm dressing up for Comic-Con, so I guess if something happens, I'll dress up for...
What are you dressed up as for Comic-Con?
I'm going to be a character from the show Riverdale. Maybe you've heard of it. Probably not. It's a hot teen drama on
Oh, look at this hipster
on
over
CW.
He's
Here.
a hipster. What character are you going to dress up as?
I'm going to be Jughead.
Douche McDouche?
I'm going to be Jughead.
Jughead.
From
played-
Archie Comics?
Yeah, played
Yeah,
by...
It's an Archie Comics
So-
show.
Yeah, we're not doing... I won't get into it because this is Super GamesCast.
You can get in whatever you want, Connor.
No,
It's
No,
your
absolutely
don't
show.
let him get into any
It's-
film-related stuff.
It's a character played by one of the Sprouse twins, famous for their portrayal of Zach and Cody in their Sweet Life.
One of them is really funny on Twitter. I don't know which one it is, but he's good at
It's probably Zach.
Is it the one that showed his dick on Twitter?
I think it is.
Okay. It doesn't help me. I just know that one of them did.
He did. Trey has that video saved.
No, you do. You got the video saved.
You ever seen that video of the guy who had sex with a horse and then he died?
No, I didn't see that video.
Adam likes that video. You should ask him about it.
Did you
I'm
guys
going
see
to ask
that?
him about it right now. By the way, they got 4th place in trivia. They were one away from
Oh,
getting 3rd.
That's
Yeah.
a $20 Pluckers Wings card if
I
you
know.
get 3rd.
I know.
That's a boneless wing basket, probably.
Nugs. Those are just
Nugs. Yeah. They're not nugs. their wings basket boneless.
Adam and I always used to see in the frozen section at the grocery store, they had a pizza with wing meat on it, but it was spelled W-Y-N-G-Z. It was Wings, and it had an asterisk, and the asterisk said it contains no wing meat. So I guess they legally couldn't call it like wings.
Yeah.
They'd call it wings.
Wings. What other bits have you and Adam done
Nothing.
that I don't know about?
Nothing else.
I want to know bits.
No, we just go to bed early and hit up the
I want to hear
library.
some bits. What's the craziest thing you two have done?
Okay, Adam shotgunned a Go-Gurt one time.
Tell me something funny, so we could use it on
I can't just think of stuff on
Yeah,
top of
just
my head.
tell him
podcast.
anything funny.
We used to go to the shops at Highland Village, and we'd have one person in the trunk, and it's basically just this big like square you can drive around in a square, and we'd slam on the brakes and pop the trunk, and the person would get out, and they're all like tied up, and they'd run away and stuff. It was hilarious. It was back before viral videos, but it would have gone viral.
So you just did that without filming it?
Yeah.
Just to be goofs?
Yeah, we'd wear suits. We'd go up to the shops at Highland Village. We'd wear thrift shop suits.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we'd burn down our elementary school as a joke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One time, my friend Dean was throwing fireworks at the back of my car, and someone got my license plate number and called the police, and then the police like went to my parents' house, and my dad called me. I was like, "What the hell's going on out there? You shooting at people?" And I was like, "No, Dean's been throwing fireworks out of the car." And everything was cool. I didn't get arrested or anything.
I wish you went to jail.
No, we did so much debauchery, and because we're white, we never got in trouble. We found an abandoned like backhoe at a playground.
Did you uproot that tree?
Well,
Uproot that tree?
and the key was in it, and we tried turning it on and stuff. And I looked it up later, and that would have been a Class B felony to use that. I'm glad we didn't get stopped, but we got stopped out at like parks and stuff all the time at 1, 2 in the morning, and they saw that we were white and went home. It sounds like a joke, but it's not.
Oh no, I've had that happen to me before. Where I was with a buddy. We're smoking cigars. We're by my old elementary school. And for some reason, we're just over there, and the cop rolls up
They
and
were in
he
middle school at the time.
taps on the window. This is like summertime, so like no one was there.
Did you blow smoke in that pig's face?
I was like, "Hey, brah, look, I could be here if I want to,
Look, dude.
because I'm white.
You tell him
'Cause the guy's like
tell him you
comes
pay
up-
his salary.
Pay your salary, brah. You can't stop.
I
me.
know my rights.
I know my rights. I'm white." He's like, "Oh, you are white. Well, good day, sir." I'm like, yeah.
That's pretty much how it goes. They're like, okay, just don't get in any trouble. Head on home.
Don't you get in any trouble, kiddos. But you're one shade under khaki, and you're in big trouble. Big trouble. It's America for you. Trump's America, right, Connor? Connor's a big Trump guy, right? Any news, Connor? Got news?
Yeah, I do have some news, Trey.
All right.
What kind of news? What kind of news do you want?
All the news. Give
All
me
of
the
it?
news.
Well, let's start with Games Radar. A lead writer for Games Radar believes that the Switch will be the #1 console this Christmas.
Okay.
You want to hear why?
Sure.
Nintendo has the best bespoke Christmas offering, as it has crafted in years, generations even. Zelda has expanded, will continue to do so. Super Mario Odyssey looks like it might be the most exciting and inventive, creatively liberated main series game.
Jesus.
Yeah,
A
this
lot of
guy.
words.
Ooh. Main series game since the plumber
Just suck its
first,
dick for already. God.
first went 3D. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle is exactly the kind of unexpected but brilliant major third-party co-production that 5 years ago we wouldn't have imagined ever
Zach
happening
really
again.
likes it.
He does?
Yes, he got it, and he's been having
Zach
fun.
with a Q? I'm trying to. I think I can shine in your eyes. Sorry.
Okay,
Keep
so-
going.
No, it's fine. Trey's just trying to sabotage my I don't know.
Anyway, keep going with the article.
Well, despite the word vomit from journalist David Houghton.
Houghton. He's a
Houghton.
Houghton.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Despite all of the extra words that he needed to describe that, he was just saying that Zelda's been great. It's going to sell great this holiday season. The Mario game looks fantastic, and Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle is a surprise hit, I guess. So this Christmas,
And you got Mario Kart and Stardew Valley.
he's saying it's great stuff, that they're offering such a good amount of games coming out this Christmas. And then this Christmas, Microsoft is bringing you a prettier way to play the new Forza 7, prettier versions of the games that you already own. And Sony is hoping that you remember how good Horizon Zero Dawn and Uncharted Lost
I
Legacy
do
were.
remember how good Horizon was. I still need to beat. Yeah, Sony has been kind of banking on the third parties for the last few years, actually this whole generation. And Xbox has sort of been just not having much as far as their first parties, and their kind of the third party support's kind of going over to PlayStation this generation. So Nintendo is the new thing. I mean, it's a console everyone's excited for. You got Mario coming out. You have one of the best games of all time with this new Zelda. You have a whole bunch of other different.
You've got Mario plus Rabbids.
Yeah, you have Mario Kart, and it's an enticing system that people want to play on. So yeah, I could definitely see it being the best-selling console this winter.
Well, it's been outselling both the other consoles.
It has. It keeps. It's like number one on the charts every month.
I mean, one at least seems a lot fresher than the other.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not that Microsoft and Sony aren't putting out new games, but
well, they're doing it at the beginning of the year. Like,
yeah.
Microsoft or Sony had so many first-party titles at the beginning of the year, and they've been doing that the last few years. They put out their first parties at the beginning, and the end of the year is for, we're gonna put out Battlefield and Battlefront and the new Assassin's Creed and the new Call of Duty, and that's what they're focused on at the end of the year. Whereas the beginning of the year is their first party titles, it seems like.
I mean, it also looks like the Switch is really embracing the indie developer as well.
Yeah, well,
or at least
I don't know as much.
They're attempting to.
Yeah, I think it's a more enticing way to play. I think Microsoft does a good job actually with the indie developer, more than so than the other two, probably.
Yeah.
But it is a better way to play when you have it on a handheld. Like, I would rather play Stardew Valley on my Switch than I would on a PC or on my PS4 or Xbox or whatever. So I think it's just a better way to play as far as mobility on these indie games. But I don't know how good Nintendo is with indie developers, because Nintendo is a weird company in general.
Do you think it will outsell this
yeah,
Christmas?
I could see that. I could see this Christmas them it's outselling the other consoles.
It's gonna be the thing to have.
It's the new kid in town, the new hot shit.
Yeah.
People already had Christmases to buy Xboxes and PlayStations. I think most of the people who were going to get those have already gotten them.
Yes.
What about the Xbox One X?
Well,
Is that going to be out in time? Is that November?
It comes out in November.
And
I don't think anyone's going to buy that shit.
I think what you're saying, though, is
Buy a PC.
People who want that are going to get it, and that's the hardcore Microsoft fans. And I don't think your average consumer is going to run out and get that automatically.
Yeah.
You need to have some kind of reason to do it.
I mean, they have that weird three-pronged thing that they're trying to go with right now, where they've got we've got the Xbox One, we've got the Xbox One S, and we've got the Xbox One X. So just choose the way that you want to play. It's a weird sort of thing that they're going with.
Yeah, I mean, it's Sony too. You have the
Pro.
Yeah.
Did that sell any?
Yeah, actually, that's doing pretty well. But I think it's because I think they were a lot clearer with their message. Where it was, I don't know. I mean, it seemed like Microsoft was more clear than they kind of just fuddled it. And it just the PlayStation Pro is if you want your games to run faster, if you want download speeds to go faster, if you have a 4K TV with HDR and want to get that, that's what it's for. But otherwise, you really don't need it.
Yeah.
I remember Jake actually asking me about it about a few months ago, maybe even a year ago. It was a while about PlayStation TV, and he's like, "Should I get the Pro?" And I'm like, "No, just get the Slim. You don't need the Pro
unless you've got
unless you want that
$10,000 gaming rig with
unless you want to play unless you want to play Horizon Zero Dawn on your 4K TV." With HDR support, you don't need that.
I mean, at what point does this cut into the PC market?
Well, that's what Microsoft is trying to do. They're almost trying to make Microsoft PC, or they're almost trying to just kind of make Xbox one of the same. Where maybe one day there won't be a big box. Maybe we'll all be PC, or maybe the Xbox will become a PC where it's these interchangeable parts. So it's sort of becoming one thing. That's kind of what Microsoft is doing, because a lot of their games you can play on both. Like Halo 5, you can play on PC and Xbox. So they have a program where they're kind of doing that cross-platform with the PC and Xbox. And I guarantee you the next generation of I don't guarantee you, but I bet
you heard it first. He guarantees it.
Can't go back on a guarantee.
Stone cold lock.
I bet you the next generation of consoles have ports like a computer would, where you can change
Plug
out
stuff.
drivers and
Yeah.
change out graphics cards, so you can kind of update, every few years if you want to. And I could see that happening, just like a PC. I mean, who knows?
I mean, Microsoft is first and foremost a
They are.
computer company,
Yep.
software company.
Mm-hmm.
So
Any other news?
yeah, absolutely.
Nope.
All right. Well, nope. There's no more news.
Okay.
Trey, do you need some water?
No, I'm good. Why?
Got some serious banana mouth.
You
going
want to
on
go
over
get me a
there.
water?
Yeah, I do.
Thank you.
Nothing drives me more crazy than
sorry.
banana mouth.
Yeah.
Well, if you get up, then who's going to talk about Stardew Valley coming out tomorrow?
I'll talk about it.
All right, Trey. I know you're a huge fan of Stardew.
I am. I want to play it.
Wait a minute. Did you say Stardew Valley?
I did say Stardew Valley.
Lay it on me.
Stardew Valley comes out tomorrow.
Fuck yeah. That's
Or I
like
guess-
half an hour.
Today when you're listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's already out.
No, it's 9 o'clock. Or no, 11 o'clock tomorrow. So
They're not doing like a midnight?
no, because it's a Japan time. Those dirty. What did you call them earlier?
I did not call
Yeah,
them.
what did you call them? When you said a
anything.
certain
He kept
name.
saying it.
I
He kept
called
saying
them
He
our
did.
friends to
And
the
he-
east.
No, it was like a 3-letter word.
He did say no offense afterwards.
He did
though.
say no offense
I
to
started
the
with,
Orientals.
I'm not racist, but.
He said, now, no offense to the Orientals. But
Yeah. Yeah, they get them
It's
early.
like Bill Parcells.
yeah,
right?
they get them early. No, the Switch version of Stardew Valley comes out tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks like it's going to cost us $15,
Yeah, hopefully we can get those codes.
which is well worth it because Stardew Valley, I don't know how into Stardew Valley you are, Trey.
I've not played it, but it's sort of like...
It is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I lost an entire summer to Stardew Valley.
Okay.
I tended my crops like every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great game if you haven't played it. It's a mix of it's got
It's
a
like Harvest Moon.
it's got a Harvest Moon kind of feel, but you can also there's some RPG elements because you can make the town people. You can do fun things for the town people. You can marry people.
Oh.
You can learn the backstory of the little town that you work in,
Oh.
and most importantly, you can grow crops.
Oh.
That's right. You can grow crops for all seasons, Trey.
Oh.
You got your onions.
Mm-hmm.
You got your pumpkin.
Bananas.
I don't know if you can grow bananas.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
Okay, well, there are no bananas in this game, so unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so Stardew Valley's coming out. I was really hoping Austin was going to be here to talk about his love for Stardew Valley. but-
He'll be back. Keep going on Stardew Valley.
Okay, I'll keep going on Stardew Valley. Well, Trey, let me tell you about Stardew Valley because this game is
Do you
gonna
have to tend to it every single day? Do you have to
No,
go
no, no.
in?
So in-game time is not the same as regular time. So in-game days, I think, are like 30 minutes maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a day and night cycle, and you have to go back to your house and go to sleep every night so you can get a good 8 hours so you can wake up.
Can you stay up late?
Yeah, you can, but you start losing health.
Mm-hmm.
You start getting tired.
What
start
if you
losing-
stay up and lose all your health?
You die. You wake up in your bed. Oh, no. Because it was all a dream. But no, this is going to have multiplayer as well.
Okay.
Chucklefish, which is an incredible name for a company.
It is.
Chucklefish said that they're going to have multiplayer so 3 friends can share a farm.
Oh, we need to share a farm. Me, Austin, and you.
I'd love to be on your farm, Trey.
I'd love you to be on my farm.
Thank you. I'll be growing those pumpkins,
Mhm.
putting them scarecrows up.
I'll be growing those bananas.
You can
my
also
banana
you can
farm.
raise livestock as well.
Okay.
You can raise livestock. You can mine. It's got a lot of Minecrafty feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Minecraft, but way better.
Sure.
Anyway, so that's coming out. Austin's still not back, so we'll move on to the next story.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Trey, do you like Horizon Zero Dawn?
I do like Horizon Zero Dawn.
Well, let me tell you something you're going to love.
Okay.
It's going to get a complete collection this December.
Oh, there you go. We moved on from Stardew Valley.
Yeah, we did move on.
Yeah, you want to say anything about it? Oh, thank you, Austin.
Tell me your favorite part of Stardew Valley. What's your favorite vegetable?
Okra. Even though I hate it in real life.
Is okra the one that you can grow multiple times so like it just keeps growing?
I think, well, that's most.
Not all of them, though.
Well, in real life.
You're right. But in the game, there's only some that continue to grow.
Yeah. Like beans. Beans are continuous.
Eggplants, I believe, are continuous.
Blueberries.
Blueberries are, but not ice carrots.
Mm-mm.
Got to find those ice carrots on the ground.
You guys want to go to my garden after the podcast?
Yeah, let's
Do
do
you-
it.
Do you have eggplants?
No, but Gina has eggplants in hers.
Oh, Gina?
Okay. The joke stopped being funny in 6th grade.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Dang.
Yeah. It's not that it's offensive, it's just it's like so unoriginal.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Anyway, we can go play some real Stardew Valley after the podcast because it just rained. Everything's blooming. Go see if there's any pumpkins.
I'm down. I'm down to see your garden.
It is pumpkin time.
Mm-hmm. All right, what other news? Give me a list.
Trey, do you like Horizon Zero Dawn?
I do
I'm gonna
like
ask
Horizon
you the same
Zero
exact way.
Dawn.
Well, it's getting a complete collection this December.
Oh, that's great.
Are you excited?
No, because I've
Oh.
already played it, and I can get the DLC if I want to, when it comes out.
Okay, well, for people who haven't played it, it's coming out for the PS4 December 6th.
Awesome. Next story.
Trey, do you like Shattered But Whole?
What's that?
The South Park game?
Oh, Shattered But Whole. I thought you said something else.
Oh, you're right. I keep saying Shattered. Why do I keep saying Shattered? Is it? I think it's because their logo is the O has like broken glass coming off of it.
Just do the news.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Do the news.
I'll stop editorializing. This is a super serious
We got
story.
a really long question from
Okay, well,
from ChristheFields that I want to get to. So
He gets one chance.
he got the chance. He got He's got something really good.
I got to bring it down, though. This is a serious story.
Okay, let's bring it down.
Serious story.
Awesome. Bring it down.
Ubisoft has announced the I Am the Fart contest. You can get your fart into their game.
Mm-hmm.
So Ubisoft announced that you can record yourself farting or making fart noises with your mouth, and you can be the fart for the Shattered... No, did it again. God. Fractured But Whole.
Fractured But
You will
Whole.
be the featured fart. And if you didn't play Stick of Truth, farting is an attack in the South Park game.
Yeah, I played the Stick of Truth.
Good.
I knew that.
Well, Fractured But Whole is going to be great. So, Trey, make your mouth farts, make your regular farts, upload them to the website, IamTheFart.com, and people can vote on you out of 10. And you can be the face.
Do a fart right now.
I just did it, but it was
No,
silent.
do a fart.
I just did it, but it was silent.
Mine was pretty good.
Austin, do it again. It's all right.
It's pretty good.
You do one, Connor.
I don't...
Oh, that's a good one.
That was juicy.
Yeah.
Trey?
That looked like it was gonna be really good, and
Yeah, it
turned
didn't-
out to
didn't.
just be.
It's just bad.
We got to introduce some more fiber in that diet.
Yeah, I know. More news.
Okay, finally. We learned the background of how Nintendo made Zelda Breath of the Wild so beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they used lots of triangles, and they used draw distance so that you could see the objectives in the horizon.
Zero Dawn.
No, we've already moved on from that story.
Oh, all right.
Well,
Yeah, that was a pretty big article. What website's that from?
that would be from Eurogamer, who
Yeah.
I mistakenly thought had put this out April 10th, actually October 4th.
Mm-hmm. No, Eurogamer has a pretty in-depth article about sort of the.
It's
making of
really
Zelda.
good.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
It's quite interesting. I don't think I ever think this much into looking at.
I think it's interesting. I've never been. Well, I mean, when I was a kid, I wanted to make video games and stuff, but I've never really thought about stuff like that.
I just think it's
nowadays,
interesting
but
how they
yeah, it's very interesting.
Get you to
though.
keep playing or like feel a sense of accomplishment
Mhm. Yeah.
by basically showing you everywhere you can go and enticing you to go there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a very enticing game.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a chance to read the article, it's on Eurogamer. And what's it called?
It is called A Rare Look at How Nintendo Built Zelda.
Yeah, so go read that article if you're interested.
You can probably find it on Trey's Twitter, maybe.
Probably.
Hey, speaking of enticing,
Yeah.
what do the sentient trees in Fangorn Forest put on their birthday cakes?
What?
Hobbits.
Enticing. 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 Trey, you see, it's a play on words. Oh, Trey's marking this. And he turned me down. I think you turned yourself off. See, this is in improv what we call dramatic tension. Raise the stakes. Yes, and?
Yes, and?
No, but.
Ooh, you can't say nobody. It's all yes, and. You
Yeah,
just
Trey
ruined
turned
the
on
scene.
whoever's in this middle microphone.
You just ruined the scene.
The scene
Mhm.
was already derailed.
Give us a word, Connor.
Kumquat.
Oh, I see Trey thinking of an initiation. Welcome to the Congo, sir. I take it you've never been here before, as you're in your flippy floppies and your little swimsuit there.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I'm here to take the tour of the Congo. I'd like to get just a tour of all the places that we're not supposed to go. That would be the best tour I want to go on,
Hey,
sir.
well, since you're in the Congo, here's your assault rifle.
Oh,
and
thank you.
Your
I got
little beret.
Okay, I got my beret.
And I'll just take those shoes from you.
Sure. Do I get any other shoes to protect my feet?
Oh, no, you're in the Congo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So where are we going?
And scene.
And scene. You said no.
Wow.
You said no and. There.
Where?
About my shoes. Should have given me some other shoes.
Yeah, you know what I should
You
have.
stopped the scene down, Austin.
Yes, and here are your Dutch clogs.
And scene. We did it.
This
There
has
we
been
go.
Super Improv Cast 64.
Yeah.
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 Thanks for joining us. Now we resume Super GamesCast 64,
Yes.
which we're already like an hour into and haven't finished news yet.
We just finished news.
we just
news
finished
is over.
news.
There's
Alright.
no more news.
All right, give me those ChristheFields questions. I
Well,
wanna
we
tear 'em
got
to
some.
pieces.
We have some dates. So
Oh yeah,
coming out.
new segment.
Yeah, new segment. We're talking about things that have come out. I guess today, the Star Wars or I guess yesterday when you're listening to this, Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta early access for pre-orders came out for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Windows PC. And Axiom Verge comes on the Switch today, Thursday, October 5th. That's a very kind of a Super Metroid kind of game, a Metroidvania, as you will, kind of game. We have Stardew Valley coming on the Switch.
Beautiful.
Yeah. We have, let's see here, what else we got? We have the Goomba Amiibo for Super Mario series coming out Friday, October 6th.
Where can I get this Goomba amiibo?
Anywhere. We got the Koopa
Okay.
Troopa Amiibo coming out. We have Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser Friday, October 6th.
What is that for?
That is for the Nintendo 3DS. Okay. We have the Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta open to all Friday, October 6th through Monday, October 9th. That's PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Windows PC. We have The Culling coming out Xbox One on Friday, October 6th. We have Zombie Party coming out on Xbox One Friday, October 6th.
It's a zombie party.
On Tuesday, October 10th, we have Middle-earth Shadow of War. Are you interested in that at all?
Is that the follow-up to Shadow of Mordor?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I liked the first one.
Mm-hmm.
It was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I like Lord of the Rings, and I like killing orcs and making other orcs captains.
Nice. Yeah, I have not played the first one, but I need to, and I would like to play the
I
second
think you'll
one.
really like it.
I own it. I played a bit of it, but just never got back to it.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
There are better games.
Sure. Looking at the list here, I'm kind of just going through the list, seeing if there's anything I notice.
Oh, the Stranger Things game came out
It did.
yesterday,
I think
today.
That's all for the list, really.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. So
Check
let's
it out.
get some of these Twitter questions done.
Okay, so I gave ChristheFields one.
We'll do him last.
Final chance.
We'll
Is
do
it
him
Chris
last.
the Fields or Chris
I don't
the
know.
It's
Fields?
Chris Fields, but it's Chris the Fields is his Twitter
I've
name.
thought this whole time you've been saying ChristheFields.
No, it's Fields. Christopher
Oh.
Fields is his name. I think from
Ah.
Wisconsin. I
Get
wanna
him down
say.
here. Let's fly him down here.
I'm down to fly him down here.
Is he the chocolate milk guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Why do you say that? How'd you know that?
Chocolate milk guy.
What do you mean? How did I know that?
Yeah. Because he did a video about how Dark Souls is like chocolate milk.
Yeah,
Is he I don't even know who this guy is. Is he a popular YouTuber?
He's a YouTuber.
Oh, but not a popular YouTuber.
dang.
I mean,
That's like, is he a good musician? I mean, he's a musician.
he's
he
a
have-
very good YouTuber.
Does he have
He does really
1,300
funny
subs?
videos. He's a very good YouTuber.
Compare yourself. Is he better than Trey?
Yeah, he's
Vids?
better than me.
Does he have 1,300 subs?
Nope.
How many does he have?
5,000, 100 million subs.
Okay, that's
That seems like a number
He's
that you
a
just made
good
up.
kid. I'm not going to disparage him with that number.
I don't know
sir.
him. Based on his Twitter profile, he is a 2D person. So,
He's a good dude.
okay.
He's a good friend.
let's get those questions going.
Okay.
Danny Hernandez asks, you think Cuphead can be copied with actual Disney cartoons, or that Disney gaming studio still should make mediocre epic Mickey sequels? Well, Disney's not making video games anymore.
Nor are they doing 2D animation anymore.
No. So that question's kind of mute. I'm
Thanks,
sorry.
Danny.
I
Sorry,
liked
Danny.
the first Epic Mickey
Yeah.
for what
Yeah.
that's worth.
Yeah. Good.
But that would be really cool.
Huey Wyatt asks, y'all let me smash? ? Question mark?
Yeah, sure. Come
Trey
over
will.
and we can smash.
Will Arrington at William A24 asks, have you ever played Crusader Kings 2?
No. I actually had my first exposure to Crusader Kings 2 this morning when somebody on a Reddit comment said Glitterhoof for president. And I was like, what the hell's Glitterhoof?
Is this some kind of Kirk thing?
I looked it up. No, and it's Crusader Kings 2 is like a pretty serious game, but they have like one weird thing in there where like one of the princes you can like marry off or whatever is a horse named Glitterhoof, and that's all I know.
All right.
He's a playable character.
It's a grand strategy game set in the Middle Ages.
Yeah.
It came out in 2012.
Tom Ginsburg asks, what are lesser-known games you're excited about this holiday season? I know like Hat in Time's coming out. I'm not really interested in that, but I mean Stardew Valley's, I guess, something.
Yeah.
Golf Story just came out.
Call Story looks really good.
Cuphead just came out.
Yeah.
I mean, the only games I'm looking forward to really the rest of the year are
Odyssey, right?
Odyssey, and I mean Wolfenstein and Star
Fox Valley.
Yeah, Star Fox Valley.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'd play that game.
At J. Cranfield asks, how can I help my kids get better pronouncing the name Duck Hunt? He wants to trick us.
As they age, I'm sure they'll grasp the phonetics a little better.
You'll get it
Yeah.
around. Just make sure they're sounding it out.
Just accept whatever they say.
Mm-hmm.
Let your children flourish.
The cunt.
So ChristheFields has a big
Okay.
thing for us.
Here's just one chance.
Hey, Super GamesCast 64.
Hey, Chris.
Rather than asking you a bunch of nonsensical questions and maybe one serious question for the podcast, I've decided to provide you guys with a little game instead if you have time to play it.
We do.
With the success of the Super Nintendo Classic Edition last week, Nintendo was already putting plans underway for the N64 Classic Edition to hit stores' shelves in Q4 of 2018. Super GamesCast 64 has been hired on as a team of project managers. Your only duty for the project is making the decisions for what games will be featured on the console.
Okay.
However, since this is Nintendo you work for, you cannot employ simple measures like picking what 20 to 30 games will be on the console. That would make too much sense. Going against Nintendo's corporate business policies. So he's making a shot at Nintendo that they don't do anything that
Is
that
that the whole
makes
point of
sense.
this question?
Instead, an employee below you will provide you a list of 3 potential candidates for the final product, and you must collectively decide as a team which one of the 3 games is cut from the final product.
Okay.
So,
I'm ready.
all right, rules. In order to successfully move on to the next round, the 2 of you, along with the guest, if that applies, hi Connor, have to unanimously agree which game gets cut. If the need arises, you must make a case for why the game you want to cut must be removed, or vice versa, why the other games must be part of the N64 library. The prompts will start out relatively easily and progress and challenge. However, there are no right or wrong answers. Keep in mind that you should not always be thinking of what games are necessarily the best, but which games are most important to pass down to future generations of players, as well as help kids from that era remember why the late 90s were so great. I don't think he was alive for the late 90s, but okay, thanks.
Okay,
Thanks, Chris.
I like this game.
All right,
Let's
love
get
and
into it.
respect, ChristheFields.
Okay.
So we have round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5, round 6. Do you have anything to write with? We might need to write
Yeah,
this
I got
out.
a pen and paper right here.
Okay. We
I'm
got a
ready.
pen and paper. So, round 1, we have Pilot Wing 6. So, we cut 1 from each.
Okay. I already know which one I'm cutting.
So, Pilot
Pilot
Wing
Wings.
64, Dr. Mario 64, and Glover.
Okay, keep Glover for sure.
Why Glover, though?
It's a game about a glove, about
Yeah.
a sentient glove, and it was awful.
Okay.
It's not about Crispin Glover.
That would have been better.
So, I've not played Dr. Mario 64 or Glover.
I'd probably say Dr. Mario goes, just
Yeah.
because it's kind of a puzzle game, doesn't really belong on the N64, and we don't need to pass it down.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What do you think, Connor?
I've played an N64 like 3 times.
Well, I'll go with you.
But I want to keep the sentient glove. I want to keep the crockpot game. Or not the crockpot, Hamburger Helper games.
Okay. So I guess Dr. Mario goes.
Dr.
All right.
Mario's not that great anyway.
Yeah, it's just Bejeweled. It's just Candy Crush with
It's
pills.
Sonic's Mean Bean Machine.
So round 1 is Pilot Wings and Glover.
Okay.
Round 2, Pokemon Stadium, 1080 Snowboarding, and Kirby 64 The Crystal Shards.
Ooh.
I'm cutting snowboarding.
Yeah, I'm cutting 1080. That was a big game, but you got to keep
Man, I'm cutting Kirby.
cutting Kirby the Crystal Shards.
Fuck Kirby.
I know you don't like Kirby. I don't know why you don't like Kirby, but that was a big game when it came out.
Okay.
Wait,
I
this
mean,
is
you
pretty
need
easy.
to have a...
Yeah, I just hate I hate the weird fixation on snowboarding and skateboarding.
Yeah,
the 90s.
I didn't
Yeah.
like Tony
But
Hawk
that's
games.
sort of a kind of a token of what the 90s were.
Well, we can keep a Tony Hawk game, but I don't think we need to
I
keep
don't
a.
Kirby
think
has
there is a Tony
lasting-
Hawk game on
I'm
here.
just saying, I don't think we need to keep a snowboarding game.
Kirby has lasting legacy. 1080 snowboarding had one game,
All
maybe
right.
2.
I'll go with you there. Fine.
Okay.
So snowboarding's gone.
Good.
Round 3, Star Fox 64, F-Zero X, and Yoshi Story.
I like F-Zero, but
Man, Yoshi Story.
you're cutting Yoshi's story
I like Yoshi Story.
more than F-Zero.
I've not played F-Zero
Dude,
X.
F-Zero's really
not-
fun.
It's fun, but it's like it's the same thing over and over.
I mean, I like the GameCube F-Zero more than like the
Yeah,
N64
the GameCube one
F-Zero.
was
Yeah.
really good. I mean, Yoshi Story's fine.
But it's Yoshi. You got to represent each. I mean, Yoshi's
Well, you're taking
Island.
out one of these.
Yoshi's Island is on the SNES Classic.
Uh-huh. That's
Like-
a lot. Yeah.
I mean, what character's more iconic? Captain Falcon, who you don't even see really in the game, or Yoshi?
No, I'd say probably F-Zero. Okay. So we keep Star Fox 64 and Yoshi Story. Round 4, Mario Party. Mario Party 2 and Mario Party 3.
Cut the original.
Yeah,
Get it out
they
of there.
perfected it by 3.
Sure. I've not played...
I'm a
I
Mario
don't-
Party 4 guy.
I've not played enough of
Actually,
the
me
Mario Parties to give a good answer.
Mario
So,
Party 4 is pretty good.
Yeah,
Okay.
cut the original.
Yeah.
Cut the original.
I believe the original had a game where you take your palm, set it on that middle joystick, and just move it around till your hand bleeds. So we'll cut that.
Round 5, Banjo-Kazooie, GoldenEye 007, and Donkey Kong 64.
Cut Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I enjoyed Donkey Kong, but I had a lot of problems. I think
Yeah.
Banjo's probably the best of those rare platformers.
GoldenEye sucks, but for the time it did.
Yeah,
so.
you need to have that on there.
Right.
Even though it doesn't hold up, it still is it's a time and place kind of game.
Mhm.
You know, it has its time and place.
You know what? I wasn't in that time or that place,
Yeah.
so I don't get it.
It's fine.
But I do understand. Like, people explain it to me, and it makes sense. It's fine.
Sure. Round 6, Super Mario 64, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and Super Smash Bros.
Ooh.
I'd say Super Smash Bros. Because they perfected it with Melee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been a tough one, a tough round had Melee not been around. But yeah, Super Smash Brothers is the Mario Party of Super Smash Brothers,
Mhm.
the series.
So I guess he wants us to keep going and kind of take one off each time. So
Okay.
Oh, okay.
let's do that then. So round 1, we have Pilot Wing 64 and Glover.
Take off Glover.
Glover.
It's only on there as a
Yeah.
joke.
So Pilot Wing 64. Round 2, Pokemon Stadium and Kirby 64. Take off Kirby.
Yeah, Liz Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon Stadium.
Pokemon
is
Stadium's
revolutionary.
It's pretty fun.
Star Fox 64 and Yoshi Story. Star Fox. Keep Star Fox.
Yes. keep
Take
Star
Yoshi
Fox.
Story off.
That's the best Star Fox.
Mario Party 2, Mario Party 3.
Keep the third.
Third? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Banjo-Kazooie, GoldenEye. Keep GoldenEye because that's more iconic.
Yeah, it's more iconic.
Mhm.
I don't like Banjo because
I will.
I like Banjo, but more iconic.
I'm down. I mean, if you're gonna probably keep Mario 64, right?
Yeah, that's the thing.
You gotta
Now
have a
it's Mario
Mario.
64 and Legend of Zelda
Well, this is
Ocarina
a
of Time.
stupid part of the game because
Yeah.
there would never be a situation where they had to eliminate Ocarina of Time or Mario 64.
Yeah.
Okay. What if we found out
you
the
gotta pick
Ocarina
one,
of
though.
Time murdered someone?
Okay,
and
well then
we
yeah,
can't
I'd
include
take
it.
What if Mario 64 kneel for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Okay,
National
ow.
anthem.
Oh, by the way, I just want to thank you for allowing me to exercise my rights to kneel during the video game national anthem
Sure,
before
sure.
every episode.
Yeah, no
So,
problem at all.
Trey's
It's
a
right
very-
before we take out the giant American flag.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and- yeah. Okay, so Mario 64, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
I mean,
We did this before.
yeah,
Remember? I forgot what we even picked.
Yeah, I remember too.
You gotta keep Mario though. It's Nintendo. It's their flagship. As much as I love Zelda, I think for the console's sake, you gotta keep Mario 64.
Mm-hmm. I'd say so, maybe. Mario. Keep Mario. So now we'll go the next round. We have
Cut Pilot Wings.
Pile of Wings and Pokemon Stadium Cup Pile of Wings.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got Star Fox 64 and Mario Party 3.
Cut Mario Party.
Absolutely.
Then we have.
Are we paring this down to one game?
I don't know if that's what he wanted us to do,
Let's
but
do
we're
it.
doing it.
That's all the N64
Yeah.
mini's gonna have.
Yeah.
Just one game.
Finally we have GoldenEye and Mario 64.
Cut GoldenEye.
Go
Yeah,
on.
Mario
All right,
64.
next round.
Next round we have, I guess, Pokemon Stadium and Star Fox, right? Yeah, Pokemon Stadium and Star Fox.
Cut Pokemon.
And then we have Mario 64 and Mario Party, right? I forgot. I didn't write it down.
That's fine.
No, we cut Mario Party.
Anyway, it's going to be Star Fox 64 versus Mario,
I
and
guess
then Mario
Mario.
wins.
So you're buying an $80
Mario
ROM emulator.
Yeah, pretty much. Thank you so much, Chris, for that.
Yeah, you earned your Twitter privileges back. with
Yeah,
that.
good job, Chris. Give Chris a... That was awesome, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for listening to the GamesCast. This is Super GamesCast 64. You can find us on YouTube now. Super GamesCast 64. Just search that and search Super Filmscast 64 as well, because that's the film podcast with my buddy Adam. And we got this song going.
He's taking a knee again.
Yeah, he's taking a knee. So yeah, thanks for listening. Please give us a comment. Please subscribe on YouTube. Please subscribe to the iTunes. Let us know what you think of the show. Thank you so much. Thanks, Connor, for joining us again.
Thanks for
Getting all the
letting me,
news.
Austin.
Thanks, Austin, as well, for all you do.
Go play
Yeah.
Stardew Valley, Trey.
I will.
Go plant some cabbages.
Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's called a road, it's called a rainbow road. It is a road that you go. It's a road, it's called a rainbow road. And we will know when you get there. It's called a road, it's called a rainbow road. It is a road that you go. It's a road that you go when you die. It's a road called Rainbow Road. It's a road we're all gonna go. It's a road called Rainbow Road. It's got Princess Peach, Mario, and Toad. It's a road called Rainbow Road. It's a road we're all gonna go. It's Rainbow Road. It's where you go when you die. It's Rainbow Road. I'm with you again, Uncle. It's Rainbow Road, it's where you go when you die. It's Rainbow Road. I miss you again, Uncle. Oh, Rainbow Road.
Where did you learn the song?
It's called a road, it's called a Rainbow Road. It is a road that you go. It's called a road, it's called a Rainbow Road.
What's that song from?
And you will.
I mean,